That was the yell.
Did you hear the yell? We're
Yeah,
live!
sweet. All right, let's do it. Whoop.
That was the end. That's what you were. That's why you made that sound.
Yeah, it was.
Love it.
Also an expression of joy. It's nice to play music.
Joy, and ending.
Yeah,
Those two things don't always go hand in hand.
When we first started the tune, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel by the end of it, but then at the end, I felt pretty good.
John, how do you feel to be alone here in the Tranzac Club?
It's the first time I've been all alone here.
It's lovely.
It is nice.
We hope it's a leap of faith. We hope there's somebody out there. If you're out there, scream really loud. Oh, there he is.
Nice.
We have an internet fan.
They're renovating the wonderful Tranzac 2, and they're raising money to finish building a new bar. It has lost none of the charm that it's always had, but it's getting just a little more modernized and a little prettier, you know? Kind of like the pretty hippie girl who cleans up really well for the dance, you know? So, yeah, come on down to the Tranzac as soon as it opens. I think it's opening beginning of March. And there's going to be all kinds of details on their website and stuff that you can do to help out, or even just, you know, information as to when to come. So come on down to the Tranzac when it's open. It's great to be back.
Well, that's it for us, folks. We hope you've had a good night.
Thank you very much, and good night.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna do songs. Well, me and John have a new record out today. If you're out there and you like new records, there's another one. Apparently, I read something that there's apparently 30,000 songs a day get released to Spotify now.
Good God.
But I'm pretty confident that ours are our new records in the top 25,000 at least.
Oh, I love it.
I think.
That's pretty good.
think.
Like, you know, those are decent odds.
I think. Anyways, we're going to be playing some of the tunes from the album. That last one was on the album. We recorded all the album. We recorded it all outside. We recorded that last tune, "Gal Down the Road" by Eck Robertson, on my dock on Belmont Lake. This tune is not on the album, but it will be on another album. It's a song that me and John sort of wrote together. It's about a middle-aged man who sort of has a midlife crisis around the same time that he discovers that you can order mushrooms in the mail. Would you say that's?
Yes.
Would you say that's a good?
That's totally accurate.
It's called "You'll Be There." Flying high, flying low, hard to tell just where you go, but you'll be there. When the wind blows strong, all you do is blow along, but you'll be there. You can use up all your reason looking for a kinder season. All the people that you know, they're all gonna come and go, but you'll be there. When push comes to shove, it's just an exercise in love, but you'll be there. You can use up all your reason looking for a kinder season, but the spring can't come till the winter's winds are done. To keep on track, but you'll be there. In the end, you might claim that it's all just been a game, but you'll be there. You can use up all your reason looking for a kinder season, but the spring can't come till the winter's winds are done, and summer's just waiting for the leaves to start falling off the trees. You won't remember when it all begins again, but you'll be there. You won't remember when it all begins again, but you'll be there. You won't remember when it all begins again, but you'll be I don't care what everyone says. I think that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. So, the next tune we're going to play is a fiddle tune that I wrote, and I wrote this one while sitting on the deck of I guess a two-story dwelling. called Casitas, and it's in Sorrento, BC, and it's for 2 weeks every summer. It's home to the British Columbia Bluegrass Workshop, which is now called Nimble Fingers Workshop, and it's an awesome bluegrass camp for all ages. Very fun times, lots of great players, lots of great students, and I wrote this tune. I was playing with Chris and a couple other gents and gals down there, and kind of came up with this melody, and it's called the Casitas Polka. Hope you guys like it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nice. Fun.
All right, we'll do another one off the new album. This is one that I wrote. We did a thing. The album came from when COVID reared its ugly head, and we had to cancel everything, and me and John were just sitting around doing nothing. We decided, in a bid to not atrophy too badly, we decided to start making videos of ourselves playing fiddle and banjo tunes to put up every Friday on Facebook and Instagram and get in on that scene. And so all the tunes that are on this album are actually recordings we made for these videos, and we've probably done, I don't know, 60 or 70 of them now, who knows. But what was my point? Oh, my point was, one thing we did in the early days was we were both writing lots of tunes because we were afraid of, inspired by the end of the world vibe, the end times vibe, I think, the 2020 end times vibe.
It was important
inspired
that we
a lot of music.
Leave some
You
music
had to
behind
leave
us.
something, yeah, impermanence. Anyways, and we were writing tunes, more tunes than we had names, if you can believe that. They were coming so fast we couldn't even name them. And we were having contests where we would post a tune with no name and people would name it. And a lady whom I cannot think of her name right off the top of my head won. This is a tune that I wrote, and she suggested the title, which I quite liked, called Wild Hope and the Maple Grove, because we recorded it.
It makes me think, like, imagine, like, if you have more than, like, 4 kids, like, what the hell are you going to call the 5th kid? Like, you know those families where there's, like, 8, 9, 10 kids? My grandmother had 11 siblings. What the hell do you call the 12th sibling, the 11th sibling? It's like, you know, we're having trouble naming tunes.
It's true.
Yeah.
But we have more, we've had more tunes than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Still.
If you end up having another child and you need,
have
a
trouble,
name,
man.
I'll name it.
I'm going to call it Wild Hope
in the Maple Grove. Done and done.
Good. All right.
Okay, Wild Hope in the Maple Grove.
Nice.
John, I have a surprise for you.
I hope my 3rd child is that pretty.
Check it out. I brought a flask.
Oh, good
But because
God.
of COVID times, I brought you your own flask.
Holy smokes,
I
man.
know.
Whoa. Look at it. That is
Fish flask.
That's,
I brought you a fish flask.
that's classier than
Cheers. Can we do this?
could have ever hoped for.
We'll do a cheers with our elbows.
Absolutely. Man, things just got a lot better.
I know. Now it's, now it feels festive.
Sweet.
Pretty good surprise, eh?
Yeah, that's a very good surprise. How'd you like my surprise? I forgot my stage shoes and my microphone.
That was good.
That was my surprise.
John's got some very
Yeah, these are
practical footwear for
they're
being outside
so
right
practical.
now.
They're called Snow Monster. And for those of you who are in warmer climes, it's going to be minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, which is minus 21 Celsius in Toronto. There's probably a lot of people who have much colder weather than that actually listening. But yeah, anyway, it's brisk outside, so glad to be in the warm, lovely Tranzac. Again, check out their website. They're going to be opening soon, and it's going to have all the charm it did have, and just gussied up a tiny bit. And it's a beautiful place. We're happy to be here. You'll be happy when you do eventually come back. So,
Yes.
Do it.
I was saying to Sarah and Colin, I was thinking about coming here to play tonight, and I think this year will be 30 years I've been playing in this venue. I think I played here for the first time when I was 19, and you do the math. It's
68.
something. It's something. I'm 68 years old. That's right.
Joke times. So here's a song about, speaking of time, this is a song about how Father Time is cruel to musicians on the road, and you can kind of lose your sense of time on the road. And this is written by John Hartford. It's a nice, well, it's a weird tune, but it's really, we like it. I hope you do too. So, On the Road. When I go on the road, I go fast, I go slow. It gets cold, don't you know? Won't get home much this year. Back and forth, up and down, heading out and going round. Waking up, coming down, won't get home much this year. When I go, I see friends, I see nights without end. It depends what they spend, and it's cold. I was out 90 days, I could leave any place, just erase, show my face on the road. Every day it's your turn, another verse to learn. It's the road, no return, won't get home much this year. And the stories I will tell when I'm none left to sell. Wonder what's happening somewhere else, won't get home much this year. On the road, it's your day, gotta go, gotta play, but it's cold being alone on the road. When you're on, it's all fun, you get to play for everyone, but it's cold being alone on the Been a long night, and that's a fact. Call me up when you get back. I know it's easy to lose track. I won't get home much this year. When I go on the road, I go fast, I go slow. It gets cold, don't you know? Won't get home much this year. All right.
Lovely. 103 people!
Woohoo!
All right, I wish we cannot. I brought my computer so I could be on the chat, but apparently the internet is not up for it here. So that is just fine. I'll read the chat after.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do is go back and sort of watch the chat and watch a show and then sort of start commenting, and I feel like I'm part of it. But the thing is that
You're
we're
not.
not. I know. But I'll be posting lots of comments after I'm done with my date with Mr. Fish.
In some ways, in some sense, you're an important part of it, but in another sense, not so much.
The commentary sort of takes its own, it takes flight on its own. It's, it has its own energy and life. There's nothing we can do much to affect it, but we can interact with it. That's always fun.
If anybody's wondering about this banjo that I'm playing, this is my banjo called Low Boy. This is Low Boy, and it is a English. It was originally a 7-string banjo, but I only have 6 strings on it, so it's got an extra string than most banjos have. It's about 130 years old.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's older than both
Yeah.
of us combined.
You
Well,
think me
pretty
playing
close.
at the Tranzac was a long time?
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
But you've been playing at the Tranzac longer than that banjo's been playing at the Tranzac.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true. Anyways,
relative.
so yeah, it's a cool banjo that I picked up. I picked up over in England a few years ago, and I love it. And it's got so it's got like an extra low string that most banjos do not have, but they wish they did.
Hence, Low Boy.
Hence, Low Boy. What are we going to play? We're going to play a Canadian tune, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
This is a tune called, hold on, it's called the Red River Jig, and this is a tune that John Arcand recorded, and a lot of other people have recorded too. And I was given the idea to learn this tune by 2 students of mine out in deepest, darkest Saskatchewan, who wanted to learn it. So I learned it and taught it to them, and so send this one out to Will and Martha. And yeah.
Probably like one of the most, for the Métis fiddle style, this is probably maybe the most common tune. I would
Yeah,
say.
it's a pretty celebrated tune
Yeah,
for sure.
it's a weird one, folks.
There's a
Fingers
bug in here.
crossed.
Can
No,
you
there's-
imagine
there's
it?
There's a,
It's minus.
it's a hatch.
It's
That's what-
minus
that's
a
what us
million
fishermen
outside,
call
and
it.
there's a
It's
hatch. There's a hatch in the
hatch.
middle of
There's one
January.
around you, too.
That's not good. No,
There's
that's
a
just
hatch.
that's a dust mite. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so don't forget to donate through the Tranzac's GoFundMe, because they are trying to buy pesticide. Indeed.
Hey, I got to say, this isn't the Tranzac. There was a mosquito in my house.
No
not,
way.
Not 2 days ago.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Damn mosquitoes. Anyway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a nice tune.
It's a hell of a tune. It's a hell of a tune.
Yeah, man, those Métis tunes are, a lot of them are really crooked, which is, and they're crooked in ways that the Appalachian tunes just aren't. It's very, very interesting. I don't know very many of them, but a lot of the ones I've heard that are crooked are right crooked.
They're right there.
Yeah,
Crooked in the right way.
Right.
This tune is not crooked.
Not crooked in the least.
This is about as straight as they get. Sally Gooden. Little bit of cornbread, little bit of pudding. Going down the road to see Sally Gooden. Wrong tuning there at the beginning.
Oh man, yeah, I was in the wrong tuning.
We were ragged but right.
There you
We
go.
were ragged but right. All right.
We started on the same note and ended on the same note.
I'm not sure I did start on the same note as you. I'm not sure that I didn't start on the same note as me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what this is.
I don't know
Maybe.
what that means.
All right.
All right.
The what?
Oh,
Oh,
who is that?
That's nice.
Oh, Roz.
Hey, yes.
Also shorter. Hello, Paul. Honey? For a tune or John's next child?
Call my next child Honey?
Ooh.
What say it again?
Honey yellow chunks? Oh, yellow chucks.
Honey Yellow Chucks?
Okay. We'll take that into consideration.
Well, Frank Zappa called one of his children Moon Unit, so damn it, I can do that.
I sort of like honey yellow chucks.
Honey Yellow Chucks.
It sort of sounds gross, but you don't know why.
It's harsh. It's the kind of thing you say in your sleep for no reason, and then people remember that for a while.
All right, well, we're going to do another new tune, original tune that me and John sort of wrote together. And it's called The Echo. It's about this echo chamber that we're all so worried about. And it's sort of about realizing that you may be in it yourself. Well, all I can hear is the echo. It's coming around again. Well, I know just where it's going, and I know just where it's been. It's got me deep in the canyon, where the sun never shines. There's no soil for growing, there's no way to mark the time. The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear. The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear. This used to be a fertile valley with clear waters running through. You could take just what you needed. Each day it brought us something new. Now the banks are overflowing and the water's running brown. It's too deep to get across it. There's no way to get around. The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear, The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear. When I first heard the echo, I felt 10,000 strong, like a voice in a chosen choir, singing the perfect song. Though the song is bold and righteous, I've begun to fear. Though we might be singing proudly, we're the only ones can hear. The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear, The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear. The echo sound is so sweet in my ear, now it's all that I can hear, The The echo sound is so sweet in my ear. Now it's all that I can hear. The echo.
The echo.
The echo.
Sweet.
Oh, I need this banjo still.
All right. Here's a Hank Williams song. This one was
Echoes of the past.
written by, not by Hank Williams, by two guys called Carlisle and I want to say like Maffey or something. Really kind of odd name.
Are those their first names or last names?
I think those are the last names.
That would make sense. That would make more sense.
But it's it's a gospel-ish, gospel-adjacent song. It's pretty applicable to the times today. So, the end of the world and all that.
It's not the end of the world.
Well, no, but it probably feels like the end of the world to some people. It felt like the end of the world to me, to be honest, when I was, locked in my attic with my house under construction.
Now that you're
no gigs.
Now that you're on this stage all along with me,
amazing!
You can
Now I feel like a fresh
fly
dawn.
like a bird, boy.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Sweet.
Okay, I think my banjo's in tune. I don't know. I'm having tuning issues tonight.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not even listening.
I don't care. As long as they don't know. Keep it under your hat. Shh.
Fourth wall. Is this thing on? All right. Yeah, Devil's Train. 1, 2, 3. Well, the Devil's Train is long and black, and it rides on rails of fear. Well, it's heading for destruction now with a drunken engineer. Oh, see the greatness of the crowd that waits beside the track. Yes, they're leaving on that Devil's Train. They never coming back. Lord, please stop that terrible train before it is too late. Teach them how to bow their heads before they seal their fate. Well, the Devil's Train will lead you to your land of groans and pain, and you'll spend your life in sorrow if you ride that Devil's Train. Oh, listen to that whistle scream like echoes from the blue. The blood is white and spouting steam. She's on her way to doom. Lord, please stop that terrible train before it is too late. Teach them how to bow their heads before they seal their fate. long and black, and it's beautiful to see. It offers you temptation, but it brings only misery. So come and ride that glorious train where happiness is free. She's on her way to heaven now, this spend eternity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Devil's Train.
All right, don't worry, we're gonna do. I know. That's true. It's a full room. It's just you're not here. We wish you were here. But
One fine day. I guess we have our first touring dates coming up in the U.S.
We are.
in about 3 weeks.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Where we're gonna be? We're gonna be in.
Boston, Cambridge.
We're going to be at the Club Passim in Cambridge, Boston. Yes,
Hey.
Club Passim. We're going to be at the Philadelphia Folk Festival Folk Song Society thing in Philadelphia. We're going to be in.
It's a long acronym.
We're going to be in New Hampshire at the Blue Goose Brewery, and we're going to be at the Susquehanna Folk Club in Pennsylvania,
And we're playing the ultimate
Brad Kolodner's
the
house
ultimate
concert
house concert
in
near the
Baltimore.
world's best crab cakes. Chesapeake Bay. If you haven't tried Old Bay seasoning, go out and buy some. It's amazing.
What a non sequitur that was.
No, it's not. It's
So, I
Baltimore.
guess sort of,
It's
yeah.
Old Bay, man. Chesapeake
Is that's
Bay.
the bay that they're
Yeah,
talking
Old
about.
Bay seasoning, Chesapeake Bay. Yeah,
Yes, but I
on
know,
crabs.
But
Crabs,
I
man.
know
Like crabs,
they
you know?
think that was like connected, but I know you were telling me about Old Bay seasoning last week. You've just
Yeah.
been dying you've been waiting this whole time for an opening to tell
I
people
want my
about
soapbox for Old Bay
Old Bay
seasoning. The key is to make mayonnaise from scratch with Old Bay seasoning. It's amazing. It's great.
All right then.
Yes. Onwards and upwards.
Abe's Retreat.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't want to make the same mistake you made and not be in the right tuning, would I now?
Bit of a tuning day, but you know what? At this stage in my illustrious career, I let stuff like that roll off my back.
You're right, too. Because nobody notices that stuff.
Unless you talk about it endlessly.
I hope these people think we're half as funny as we think we are. Nice.
Oh boy. Folks, we got a few more tunes for you, but I'd like to do a little thank you right now to Factor and the Canadian Heritage Foundation and their support for live concerts segment for helping fund the series that they've got going over at the Tranzac here. We appreciate their and your support. It's not just them. If you're Canadian, you're helping support as well, and you and me.
That's true.
That's the way this social contract works.
Nice.
We're going to do another Hank Williams tune for you right now. This is an obscure one. I don't even want to. I don't want to jinx it, but we realized the other day we looked on Spotify and nobody's recorded this tune but Hank Williams, at least on Spotify.
Yeah, it's one of the deeper cuts, I guess, on the big Mercury Sessions compilation. The recording is really rough. Like it seems clear that it's just one take.
It's a demo, I think.
Yeah,
It's just him on guitar.
It's just him guitar, yeah. And it's, I mean, the form's fairly settled, but his performance is great, but it's quite raw in good ways. Anyway,
You know what it reminds me of? Old Bay Spice.
it's a lot like Old Bay.
It is a
seasoned.
lot like
Yeah,
Old
it's
Bay Spice, that
it's like
recording.
seasoned and fresh at the same time, like, you know.
So John starts this.
Yep.
Not to give away the arrangement, but if you're wondering why I'm drinking whiskey and he's playing
That
and
seems
singing,
so unfair,
that's
but,
because
you
I don't
know.
come in until about halfway through here.
And if you will listen to a song I will sing about my daddy who ran a log train way down in the Southland in old Alabama. We lived in a place that they called Chapman Town. And every evening when the sun was low, way off in the distance you could hear the train blow. The folks would come running, Mama would sing, put the supper on the table, here comes the log train. And every morning at the break of day, he'd grab his lunch bucket and be on his way. In the winter and the summer and the sunshine or rain, every morning he'd run that old log train. Well, sweating and swearing all day long, he'd shout, "Get up there, oxen, keep moving along." Well, load her up, boys, 'cause it looks like rain. And I've got to get rolling this old log train. This story happened a long time ago. Log train is silent, God called Dad to go. But when I get to heaven, to always remain, I'll listen for the whistle of the old log train. Yes, I'll listen for the whistle of the old log train. Nice. The glasses almost fell off my face there.
Nice.
It's a new problem. Yeah.
Well,
So I guess a couple more tunes.
we've got a couple more tunes for you. We would like to thank Colin. It's so nice to see Colin Puffer back there on the soundboard. I can't see him. I can just sort of see his shadow. But he's been twisting the knobs. And a new friend, Lockchi, has been running the stream and set up all these nice cameras. My God, was it ever nice to, I haven't done one of these in about a year, but we did a bunch of these, in the first year of the pandemic. And goddamn, is it stressful trying to set up the stream in your camera and screwing it up, and it starts and your sound and everything, and then you got to go and try to play. It's been so nice to actually just sit here and play music. And not have to think about all that. So thank both of you for that. And Sarah back there helping us out with the bar and COVID testing us. That was like the best COVID test I've had in the past 2
positively
years.
negative.
Yeah, all of us negative. God, that was a cause for celebration. That was good. Yeah. Anyways, everybody involved in the Tranzac. This is this place is, as I said, I've been playing here for a long time. Off and on. And this place is such an institution in Toronto. And really, if I think about all the places that I played, so many over the years in town, most of them are gone, but this place is still here, and it's always supported. It's supported like all the types of music that have trouble playing in other places, have trouble playing in bars and venues. So this was like, when I first started playing folk music, there was the Flying Cloud Folk Club was happening here, and every time you come here, we might be doing a folk show in this back room, but you walk by the front room and there's like an avant-garde jazz band, and then in the other room, there's a poetry reading. That's the type of place this is. So we hope that you will think of giving a tip, because this is the type of place that anyone who's watching this would want to wind up if you ever visit Toronto, if you're not from here. So anyways, like emoji clapping,
The
right?
clap emoji.
Clap emoji.
Talking fish? We're sort of getting a status report from behind the scenes, and apparently you guys are you're emoji clapping, which we really appreciate. Thank you.
Hey, let's.
Thanks, Sarah, for keeping us up to date on the state. I love the 30-second lag also. I think it's about 20 to 30 seconds between what we're doing and what's happening there. I wonder if there's someone to exploit that differential in time. I'm going to figure it out one day.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. We're gonna just do a couple more. We're gonna do one of our favorite John Hartford tunes right now, and we're gonna send this one out to all of us, because goddamn, don't we miss the good old days?
We do miss the good old days. We're going back to them. We're in them right
Close.
now, man.
So close I can taste them. Someday about 25 years from now, when we've all grown old from a wandering how, we'll all sit back at the city dump and talk about the good old days. You'll pass a joint and I'll pass a wine, and anything good from on down the line. A lot of good things went down one time back in the good old days. Yeah, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Sometimes I get to thinking what it's all about, and there ain't nothing left that we could figure out. I guess it must have seemed a lot more like that back in the good old days. When you gotta go, you gotta go. There's always somebody, don't you know, hanging around saying, well, I told you so, back in the good old days. Yeah, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Well, we'll all join hands and we'll gather around when that old guitar starts to make that sound. A lot of good things went down downtown back in the good old days. We're in love with people that we hadn't even met, out for anything that we could get. We did it then and we'll do it yet, back in the good old days. Yeah, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Yeah, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Woo! All right. All right, well, folks, thank you so much. This is John Showman. I am Chris Coole. Is there anything else we need to tell people? Oh, yeah, if you like what you've been hearing, we've got a new album out. You can order it off my website. Hopefully, Rebecca Campbell, thank you for doing, I think she's been posting links and stuff. Hopefully the link is in there somewhere. Yes, that's all we need to say. We've said too much. We've said too much already in a way, but wish we could see you all, and looking forward to doing that probably in the next year. You know, it's looking like it's going to happen. Fingers crossed. We're going to finish off with a fiddle tune called 5 Miles from Town, because you know what? No one ever went broke playing 5 miles from town, did they, John? I don't know.
I think that sounds like a good mantra, though, because I don't want to go broke, and I'm going to play 5 miles from town right now, man.
Do it.
All right.
Standing ovation. Is this still on? It is on?
You're asking for an encore. Are they?
Oh, they won't. It is on? I don't know what's... I don't know. We're happy to play an encore if it's still on. All right. Want to play... what do we want to do? As
Something in C. Let's play something fun in C.
something fun. Why would we do that?
I don't know. I would have...
Is what? Oh, Hog of the Forsaken? Yes. That's what they want. All right. We'll play Hog of the Forsaken.
Yeah.
Let's...
Can't forget about the Hog of the Forsaken, man.
Yeah, it won't be forsaken. I don't have to pick
Nice.
on me, but I can...
Yeah, keep her up.
And a hog of the forsaken got no reason to cry. Got to chew the angels falling from on high. Ain't waiting for no answer, begging woeful pie. Pie by side, pie blue black. Oh, that pie, the pie of by and by. And the hog of the forsaken, well, he ain't like you and I. But bones always breaking and no place to go and lie. You see the box so dark and wet and he got so much time. He ain't even worried yet, the hog of the forsaken. He is the pork of crime. And the hog of the forsaken, well, he'll give you one more chance. Which if you won't be taken, he'll leave it for the ants. He sings out in the wilderness, he sings of friend and foe. He sings of these and those times as well as the time to go. Hog of the forsaken, he swims out into the sea. Past the alligator guard, chasing lead, Ben Marley, Charles the water hyacinth, go into the sea. The hog of the forsaken, he is the hog for me. Charles water hyacinth, going to the sea. The hog of the forsaken, well, he is the hog for me. How about one more fiddle tune?
Yeah.
We'll play something. You're in D. What do you?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
can you give us in D there, John? Boy, this has been fun, you guys.
God. Let's do this tune. Let's do "Putting on the Ring." You'll get it right away.
I'll remember it. You play it, I'll remember it. much, folks. It's been a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you somewhere down the road, as they say.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good time. 2022 is going to be the best year in 3 years.
I agree.
What does Mr. Fish think about
I wonder.
2022?
I think we're off.
Yeah.
but it's hard to say.
I can only hope.
Don't say anything.
Oh, no, I won't say anything that could
It's a live, could be a live mic, as they say.
get me snared, as it were.